Your mind and your body are not two separate entities. What affects one is going to affect the other. I'm going to talk about a bit more about this in just a bit. This is Co-Crusher. My name is Devrat Vijay, aka Ninja Dev, and today is going to be a fun lower body session. I hope you guys are ready. Let's get started with the warm-up. Okay, so the first one that you're going to do is a kneeling adductor stretch. So we're going to try and stretch the adductors or the inner thighs of both the legs. So I want you to get into a kneeling position where you drop one knee down and the other leg is fully extended. Okay, now from this position, we're going to push the hips back as much as we can, kind of like a hinge, and come back. Let's go. Breathe and push forward. Getting that hip hinge to push back, feeling that stretch in the adductors, coming back up into full hip extension. We're going to do this for 15 seconds before we change sides. Let's get a couple more reps. One more. And good job. Let's switch. Bring the other knee down. Stretch out the other leg. Nice and easy. Push back and up. Drive and up. Making sure that my foot is flat. My knee is fully extended. As I'm driving the hips back, feeling that stretch in the adductors and driving forward. Give me one more rep and take it easy. Good job. All right, next one's going to be a dynamic pigeon. So you're going to get into the traditional pigeon pose. It's okay to bring the ankles slightly back and not in line with the knees. It's okay if you're a little tight in the hips. From there, I'm going to take my right hand, if I have my left leg forward, and I'm going to bring it down, reach towards the shoulder to the floor, and come back up. So that gives me a nice deep stretch in the left glute. And I come back to center. We're going to do this for 5 more seconds. Couple more reps. Last one. And good job. Switch. I'm going to change legs. Again, if you can, bring the knee all the way in line with your ankle. Otherwise, if the ankle is slightly back, that's okay. And we're going to go into the dynamic move. Drop the opposite shoulder to the floor, feeling that stretch in the glute, using your breath the whole time. 5 more seconds. Let's do a couple more reps. And 1. All right. Nice. So you should feel the glutes a little bit stretched out now, along with the adductors, of course. The next one's going to be a lying alternate toe touches. So firing up the abdominals a little bit and the entire torso. You're going to get your hands behind you and you're going to reach towards the opposite side foot. So if I lift my left leg, I'm going to reach forward with my right hand, touch, and come back. And do the same thing on the other side. Let's go. Trying to keep the knee as straight as you can, but lifting both your lower body and your upper body while you do this. So you really feel the abs working here, and you get a little bit of a hamstring stretch as well as you pull that leg up. All right, 10 more seconds, keep going. Make sure you're breathing, not holding your breath at any point, and take it nice and easy. This is just the first round of the warm-up, and relax. All right, good job, guys. Last one before we repeat the entire foot again is going to be your toe tap hops. So as simple as this, you're going to lift one leg up, tap the opposite side foot, bring it back, tap the opposite side, bring it back. But the way that we're going to do this is with a bit of a hop so that we can increase the heart rate a little bit. Here goes, 30 seconds on the clock, and go. So you're going to reach towards the opposite side foot, bring that foot up as high as you can, but as you can see, I'm maintaining a nice rhythm with the hop, staying on the balls of my feet, which is going to help me warm up the entire lower body, and also, as I mentioned, increase the heart rate, increase the blood flow, Get the oxygen flowing. 3 more seconds and break. All right, we're going to repeat the whole round again. This time let's take the intensity a bit higher, so try to increase the number of reps that you would do compared to the first one. Let's go. So we're going to start with the adductor stretch. One knee down, extend the other leg, and from there push back, drive the hips forward, back, drive the hips forward. Keep going. We've got 10 more seconds. Make sure you engage your breath. One more rep. And well done. Switch. I'm going to bring the other knee down, stretch the other leg out, and working on the opposite adductors. Here we go. Push the hip back, drive forward. Keep going. Got 10 more seconds. Try and get that full range of motion. Push the hips back as much as you can. Still keeping the chest upright. Looking forward. One more rep. All right. Good job. Back to dynamic pigeon. Let's start with the left. Bringing the left leg forward. Ankle either in line or just behind the knee. And let's go. Drop the opposite side shoulder. Come back to starting position. Down and up. Feeling that stretch in the glutes. Feeling that opening. Make sure you're breathing nice and constant. And relax and switch. 15 seconds on the other side. Let's go down and up. And up. Drop the shoulder all the way down. Get that twist. Feel the glute stretch. Come back up. Well done, team. We're almost there. One more rep. Okay. Well done. Now from here, we're going to do the lying alternate toe touches. So position yourself again on your back. And we're going to reach towards the opposite side foot. And here we go. 1. Reach with both your upper body and your lower body. Core nice and engaged as you come up. It's okay to use a little bit of momentum as you're coming up, but try and control the descent so that you break the impact and you go down nice and slow, using the core throughout the rep. Last one. And well done. Okay, last one, guys. Okay, so we're going to do this slightly faster than the last time. Opposite toe touch with the hop. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Lift the toe up, loosen up the hips, and try to bring it up as high as you can. And as you do that, you're going to reach, get a little bit of a rotation, twist, and touch. If it makes it easier, you can look exactly where you're tapping. So look down at your foot. That kind of helps you position yourself better, or challenge yourself, and look straight ahead and continue to do the same thing. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, I hope you guys are warmed up and ready, because we're going to go straight into workout number 1. Okay, so the way that we're going to do this is we're going to work for 40 seconds. Okay, so once we finish the 40 seconds of work, we're going to rest for about 20 seconds. I'm going to explain each of the 4 moves that you're going to do, and then also tell you like a vague idea as to how many reps you need to get in for each of these exercises. Okay, so the first one is going to be a curtsy lunge, also called as the drop lunge. The difference is, while we do this, we're also going to do a bit of a kick to the side. Okay, so it's like a lateral leg raise. So let's say if I do with my left leg first, I'm going to go into a curtsy lunge, taking that leg diagonally and towards one direction, and then as I come up, drive through the hip and kick on one side. Okay, but we're not going to stop here. We're going to take that leg straight back into the next step. So down, kick, controlled, and up there. Okay, so we're going to try and do at least 8 reps. If you can do 10, that's amazing. And then that's the only thing that we're going to do for the first round, because we're going one round or one side at a time. Once we finish that, then we're going to move on to something called as the frogger. So the frogger is going to start in the plank position. From here, you're going to jump into squat position, drop the hands, jump back. If you want to make this easy, You go one leg at a time, establish your squat position, drop your hands, take one leg back at a time. So either ways is okay, okay? The important thing is we try to do as many as we can and continue to work through those 40 seconds. Third exercise is going to be exactly the same thing, which is your curtsy lunge, but we're going to obviously target the other side. So we make sure that we work equal reps on both sides. And then of course the last one is going to be calf raises. Simple exercise. All we're doing is just lifting the heels off the floor and bringing it down. Simple exercise for the calves. Okay, I hope you guys are well rested and ready to start your workout one. And I hope you guys are warmed up, because I sure am already sweating. And that's the best way to get started with the first workout. So workout number one, here goes. 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to start with our left leg going diagonally towards the right for the drop lunge or the curtsy lunge. Here we go. And drop, kick, and take it straight back again. 2. You can maintain a slight bend in the knee as you kick, but really focusing on that dropping and twisting. The important thing about the drop lunge is that you want to keep your upper body facing straight. So I don't want to turn this way, because then that becomes a reverse lunge, right? So I get that twist and kick. Keep going, guys. We got 10 more seconds. Nice. One more. And break. Nice. You have 20 seconds to breathe. Take a nice little break. Breathe. If you need to walk around a little bit, slow your heart rate a little bit, and get prepared for the next exercise. You have 10 more seconds before we start froggers. We come back to the right leg after we finish froggers. Froggers, as I mentioned already, is going to start in the push-up position. So let's get there. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, up. We're going to jump to a squat, drop the hands, kick the legs back. Let's go. 2, 3. Nice. Like I said, you can slow this down. One leg, second leg, squat, drop the hands, one leg, second leg, plank. Or you can go both legs together. Really depends on how much you want to challenge yourself, and of course, depending on what your workout experience is. The important thing, as I mentioned, is to keep moving through those 40 seconds and not stop. 5 more seconds. Let's get one more rep. And break. Okay, well done, team. Now we're going to go opposite side. Okay, so we're going to do the drop lunge on the other side. From here, you're going to go right leg. So which means I'm going to get my right leg diagonally towards the left, and then kick the right leg, go straight into the next rep. Starting in 5 seconds. Breathe. And here goes. Drop and kick. Go straight into the lunge and kick. 2, down and kick, down. 4, nice. 5, good job, guys. Keep going. 6, 7, 8. Let's aim for 15 reps. 9, 10. You got 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good tempo, team. Okay. All right, nice. So that was pretty good. We did 15 reps on both sides. That's amazing. Okay, so the last one is going to be your calf raises. So this one's going to be, of course, less tempo. It's going to give you some time to catch your breath and kind of prepare for some of the more intense stuff that we did earlier. Okay, here it goes. In 3, 2, 1, I want you to lift your heels up, hold it for a second, come down. Lift your heels up, hold for a second, come down. 3, nice. Maintain your balance. 4, think about pushing your weight into all of the toes, making sure that all the toes of your foot are nice and grounded while you do this. Okay, we're halfway there. Keep going. We can increase the pace slightly now, going a bit faster and getting that full, lifting the heels as high as you can. Okay, that's the challenge here. Lift up all the way, bring it back down. Lift up all the way, bring it back down. Should be feeling the calf muscles burning a little bit now. And break. Okay, that was round 1, guys. We have 2 more rounds to go. Now we're going to up the tempo a little bit. We're still sticking to the same timelines, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. But this time, if possible, you're going to try and push yourself a little bit more in terms of reps. With the curtsy lunges, we're still aiming for 15. If you do a couple of reps less than that, that's absolutely okay. With the froggers, try and get at least 10 repetitions, if not 12. And of course, with the calf raises, we go as many as we can in that 40-second window. Okay, here we go. Curtsy lunges, starting with the left leg. 3, 2, 1, go. Kick, lunge, and kick. Getting that diagonal move and kicking. 3 reps. If you lose balance, all you have to do is just tap your foot wherever you are. Take that leg back. 5, nice. If you can, take it all the way back. That's going to be an added stability challenge for you guys. As I mentioned, the kicking leg can be slightly bent. You don't have to keep it completely extended. Slight bend in the knee is absolutely okay. Important thing, as I mentioned, is keeping the upper body facing forward. And that's going to work my right glute and hip and break. Okay, well done. 20 seconds rest. Take this time to breathe. Prepare yourself mentally for the next move, which is going to be a frogger. We're going to start in 10 seconds. Push-up position to start with. Aim for, like I mentioned, at least 10 repetitions. 3, 2, 1, and go. One leg at a time. If you want to go slow, both legs if you want to make it a little bit more explosive. So I'm going to alternate between the two, so you can choose to do whichever one you want. One leg, return one leg at a time, both legs, and both legs. All right, keep going, halfway there. Remember to establish the high plank and the squat position. These are the two transition moves that you have to get to before you can go to the next one. Almost there. One more rep. And break. Okay, well done. Of course, if you've done curtsy lunges on one side, we have to do it the other side. So now we're going to go with the right leg. Position yourself, facing forward. Upper body doesn't move. It's just the leg that moves back and diagonal. So I'm going to start with my right leg, going towards the left and drop lunge and kick. And kick. So this is a nice strengthening exercise for the glute and the hip of the lead leg and a nice stretch for the kicking leg. Okay, so it's almost like a double whammy. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to both. Like I mentioned, if you're losing balance, drop the foot, then take it back. Kick, drop the foot, take it back. If you can do it at one go, that's great. All the way from kicking back to lunging. 10 more seconds, folks. Let's keep going. Ooh, I can feel the burn. I hope you guys are feeling it too. Last rep and break. All right, good job. Last exercise is going to be the calf raises. This is already almost the end of your second round. So we're going at a good, nice pace. Let's keep that up. Here, like I mentioned, we're going to start with a 1 second hold. And after about 15 reps, we're going to go quick reps, okay? And go. Slow, hold for 1 second, come down. Hold for 1 second, come down. Lift as high as you can, come down. Up and down. Hold, find your balance, come down. Okay, now faster. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Drive your toes into the floor. Lift your heels as high as you can. Bring it down. These are all the smaller muscles like your calves, which is again broken down into gastrocnemius and soleus. These muscles are very, very important for everyday functioning, walking, running, jogging, everything, even standing, right? So you want to make sure you strengthen these muscles. One more rep and break. Okay, well done, team. Last round to go. That was really good. We finished 2 rounds in the workout number 1. One last round to go. And like we did the last time, we're going to try and up the tempo a little bit. If you want to stick to the same reps that you did in the previous round, that's absolutely okay as well. Starting in 5, we're going to go with the left leg first. 3, 2, 1, drop lunge and kick. Nice. Drop lunge and kick. drop lunge, kick, drop lunge, kick, drop the foot. If you lose balance, take it back again. Kick, drop, lunge. You can do this continuously. You're going to keep going. Halfway there, 20 seconds more to go. You're doing well. Let's keep going. I know it's getting a little hard. I know you're feeling the muscles working, but this is when you really push yourself. Okay, 10 more seconds. We're almost at the end. Keep going, team. 5 more seconds. Get 2 more reps. Last one. And break. Okay, good job. Back to froggers. Plank and squat. These are the only 2 moves that you have to remember. The rest of it is just transitioning from one to the other. Okay, here goes. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1. Plank and jump. Jump. 1 and 2. Let's go. We're going to go a bit faster this time. 3. Keep moving. 4, 5, 6. Hold in the plank and the squat for a second. And keep going. 7. Nice. 8. 9. 10 more seconds. Let's keep going. 10. 11. 12. 1 more rep. And back. All right. Well done. That was really, really good. I hope you guys pushed as much as I did. Last exercise is going to be your drop lunge. And of course, we're going to finish that off with calf raises. So let's get started with the right leg. Upper body facing forward. Without twisting the upper body, let's go. Right leg goes back and kick. 2. Nice. 3. 4. 5. Keep going, guys. 6. Slight bend in the knee. 7. 8. Halfway there. 9. 10. 30 seconds more. Sorry, 10 seconds more. 30 seconds up. Almost there. Come on. 5 more seconds. 2 more reps. Last rep. Boom. All right. Well done. Last bit. Calf raises. I'm going to get started with the 1 second holds to start with. Your hands can be anywhere, either on the hips or just loose and relaxed, focusing on just the lower legs, namely the calves. 3, 2, 1, and go. Up, hold, relax. Up, hold, relax. Up, hold, relax. Let's do a couple more reps. Up, hold, down, up, hold, down. Quick reps. 1, do it with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't stop. 8, 9. Feel the burn. 10. 1, 2, 3. 10 more seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 3 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Good job, guys. We finished workout 1. Y'all completed 3 rounds. Give yourself a pat on the back. I'm going to give you 1 minute to rest now. So if you need to grab a sip of water, this would be the time. Wipe the sweat off. Get ready for the next circuit. Okay, so the next exercise, again, we're just going to do 2, not 4 this time. And I'll tell you exactly how that works. But while you get that sip of water and while you kind of relax your breath, let me talk a little bit about mind-muscle connection. Like I mentioned earlier, each of these 2 entities, mind and body, go hand in hand. Okay, so if you really want to see maximum effect for your workouts, if you want to make sure that you're progressing and you're seeing good results, then you have to be mindfully working out. Okay, so what is the difference between mindfully working out and mindlessly working out? As simple as this, right? So if I'm making you do a particular exercise, constantly think about, okay, this is the muscle that's working. This is how I should be breathing. This is how I should be engaged, and have that mind-muscle connection going. On the opposite end of the spectrum, let's say if you're running on a treadmill and if you have a television screen in front of you and you're watching your favorite soap opera while you're doing this run or your jog, you might burn the calories, but you're losing out on a lot of the other benefits of exercising, okay? So I want you to keep this in mind. Make sure that you're completely mindful while working out. Of course, maybe 1 or 2 out of 10 of your exercises you might switch off. That's absolutely okay. But as much as possible, try and stay engaged with both your mind and your body, and of course your breath, okay? All right, on that note, I'm going to quickly explain to you what the second workout is going to look like. We have 2 exercises. The first one is going to be a side lunge to knee drive. So you start with your feet together. You take a big step to the side. So let's say I start with my right leg, push the hips back. Both my feet are grounded, parallel to the floor, pushing my hip back. So it's almost like a single leg squat. Now, as I drive away from here, I'm going to drive the knee up, okay? So if my right leg goes out, it's my right knee that drives up. What I'm also doing with my hands is a bit of a running motion. You don't have to do this if that's confusing you. You can just keep your hand on your hips and do the same thing, okay? So that's going to be side lunge to knee drive. We're going to do 15 seconds each, okay? So a total of 30 seconds. We're going to try and aim for, let's say, 7 to 8 reps, okay? Let's try and achieve that. After that, you get a 15-second rest period, followed by the next one, which is your sit-up to hip-up exercise. So you're going to start in a lying down position, hands behind you. Use momentum to come up. Bring your hands and your legs in a position where you can go into a crab. And then from there, you push your hips up and down. Up, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips up, go down. Okay, as simple as that. Again, 30 seconds. You're gonna aim for 10 to 12 reps. Okay, ready or not? Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. We're gonna start with the first exercise, which is your side lunge to knee drive. I'm gonna center myself slightly off center. So my feet are gonna be together and I'm gonna lunge towards my right. In 3, 2, 1, lunge and drive. Lunge and drive. When you drive, try and hold this for at least a second. That gives you a nice stability challenge, and back down again. One more rep. Nice. And quickly switch to the other side. Lunge, drive. Lunge. Keep one point of focus in front of you, and it's going to help you stay balanced on that one leg. Drive through the heel. Bring that knee up. One more rep. And relax. All right, 15 seconds rest, team. You earned it. The next move is going to be sit up to hip up. That rhymes. All right, sit up to hip up. I like that name. Okay, here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Hands behind you. Go up and lift the hips up. Lie down, up. Squeeze the glutes, lift the hips up. And up, use your abs to come up. Squeeze the glutes to push the hips up. Sit up to hip up. Sit up to hip up. Almost there. Keep going, team. 10 more seconds. Remember, this is your last circuit. We just have 2 more rounds to go here. And you're literally done with your second workout and the workout of the day, which is your lower body sesh. Okay. Well done, team. That was 1 round. We have 2 more rounds to go. And like we always do, we're going to push a little bit more, try and get a few more reps in the same time frame. Okay, so we have 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side lunges. Drive and up. 1. And up. 2. 3. Good job. Keep going. 4. 5. You can choose to just do the side lunge without the knee drive. That's absolutely okay. Last rep. And switch. Move on to the other side. Left leg. 1, 2. Keep going. 3, 4. Almost there. 5, 6. One more rep, guys. 7. All right. Well done. Nice job, team. Like I said, absolutely okay to just do the lunge. Come back to feet together and do the same thing if you don't want to do the knee drive. A knee drive, as I mentioned earlier, is going to give you an added challenge of stability. Okay. Next one's going to be a sit up to hip up. Ready or not? In 3, 2, 1, go. Hip up. lie down, sit up, hip up. Nice. Work your core as you come up, work your glutes as you take the hips up. Engage your breath. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe out. Every time you're working against gravity, and it's going to be slightly more challenging, exhaling will always help. Okay, almost there. 5 more seconds. 1 more rep. And break. Okay, well done. Last round, team. We're almost at the end. We've done 2 rounds. Congratulations. Last round to go. Literally at the fag end of the workout. So I want you to give it your all. Last time we did about 7 reps on each side of your side lunges. This time I'm going to challenge yourself. I'm going to challenge you to do at least 8 reps. On 3, 2, 1, go. Lunge, dry. 1. Little faster. 2, 3, 4. Halfway. Come on. 5, 6, 7. 1 more. And 8. All right, that was perfect timing. Let's go on the other side. Feet together. And go. 1. Keep going. 2, 3, 4. Keep going, team. 5. 3 more reps. 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Last exercise in workout number 2. I hope you guys are trying to incorporate some of the things that I said about mind-muscle connection. So remember to stay focused. Think about the movement that you're doing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up. Hip up. Sit up. Hip up. Good. Really think about which muscles you're working here, and that's going to get you to get the maximum out of this workout. Use your abs to come up. Use your glutes to push the hips up. We're almost there. Come on, keep going. Breathe. Almost there, guys. Keep going. 5 more seconds. Let's give me 1 more rep. Last one. And break. All right, team. Good job. Super, super job. Give yourself a nice big round of applause. You deserve it. We completed both workout 1 and workout 2 in perfect timing. You guys really pushed yourselves, so you deserve a round of applause. Okay, well done. If you need to get a quick sip of water, you can. And just in about 20 seconds, we're going to start our stretches. Breathe, and always kind of remind yourself about the mind-muscle connection. The more aware you are while you work out, the more you're going to get out of that workout. So I would rather say work out for 20 minutes mindfully than 60 minutes mindlessly. Okay, so remember that. Okay, so the first stretch that we're going to do is the lizard stretch. So you're going to get into a lunge position. I'm going to get both my palms down, but the idea here is to drop the hips as low as possible while keeping the chest tall and eyes looking forward. Okay, let's hold here. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. Breathe. So I'm going to keep driving the hip forward. So I'm not chilling somewhere here. I'm driving that hip forward to feel a nice stretch in the hip flexors of the back leg, adductors, a little bit of a hamstring of the front leg. And as I keep my chest up and push the hips down, I get a much deeper stretch. Okay, we're going to hold here for 5 more seconds. Nice long deep breaths. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. And let's switch. Do the same thing on the other side. Drop your palms and drive the hips forward. And breathe. Eyes and chest facing forward. Try as much as possible not to take this knee out like this. Keep the knee as close to the shoulder as you can and keep driving the hips down. I'm going to go for 15 seconds more. Breathe. Nice long deep breaths. Stay there. Feel the opening of the hips as you kind of exhale and go down. 3 more seconds and break. All right. Well done. Kneeling quad stretch. So you're going to bring the opposite leg back forward again. From there, lean forward, hold on to the ankle, lift it up, straighten your back as much as you can, just looking forward. Hold this stretch. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. bringing the heel as close to the butt as possible, but not sticking the hips back, but pushing the hips forward and keeping the chest upright. That's going to give you a nice deep stretch in the quads as well as the hip flexors. Okay, we're going to hold here for 10 more seconds. Nice and easy, keep breathing. No shallow breaths. Nice deep long breaths and break. And do the same thing on the other side. Push the other leg forward. Bring the leg up. If you feel like you need some padding for the knee, you can put a cushion underneath to make sure that your knee is not feeling the impact. We want all of the attention in your quads and your hip flexors, nowhere else. If you need to just hold with one hand, you're going to use the other hand for support, that's fine. If you can get both hands back, that's great. Keep the chest nice and tall and take it easy. Okay, next one's going to be your seated glute stretch. Okay, so you're going to stretch one leg out. The glute that you're going to stretch, that leg is going to come across the body like this. And then from there, you're just going to wrap your hand around the leg and pull it close to your chest. Trying to keep your back as upright as possible, not rounding your back. As much as you can, keep it upright, but really focus on bringing that knee towards the chest. So you should feel a nice deep stretch in the glute area. We're going to hold here for 15 more seconds. Breathe. Very important to lengthen the muscles after you've done so much of exercising. It's to make sure that a healthy length of the muscle is maintained. Okay, switch the leg, bring the other leg forward, pull the foot close to you, hug the knee and pull the knee close to the chest. Feeling the stretch in the side of the glutes. Let's hold it, eyes facing forward. Don't force the stretch. Don't try to tug too hard at the knee, just let naturally hold it. You can lock your elbows like that to help you and breathe. Nice long deep breaths. 5 more seconds and take it easy. All right, well done guys. Last one is going to be your standing hamstring stretch. Okay, so you're going to get one leg in front and the other leg back. So you're kind of like in a split stance. Both your knees are either fully extended or just slightly bent, and from there you're going to hinge from the hip and hold. As simple as that. Okay, making sure your back is not rounding, hinging from the hip. Just this much of a forward fold already feels like a very good stretch for the hamstrings. Of course, if you're a bit flexible, feel free to go further forward, but the main intention is to feel the stretch in the belly of the hamstring. 10 more seconds. We're going to hold here. Breathe. And slowly come up. Going to switch and do the same thing on the other side. Opposite leg forward. Both knees extended, hinging from the hip like you would do a good morning or a Romanian deadlift. It's okay to maintain a slight bend in the knee if you need to, but again, making sure that you're feeling the stretch in the belly of the hamstring of the front leg. Back nice and straight. You're going to stay active through the mid back, making sure that you're not rounding here. And stay there, breathe. We're going to hold here for at least 10 more seconds. Breathe. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, good job guys. That brings us to the end of today's lower body session. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as me. Just a quick reminder to think about mind-muscle connection. Think about your body, your mind, and your breath while working out, and trust me, that's going to do wonders for you in terms of results. Okay, this is Co-Crusher. My name is Devrat Vijay, aka Ninja Dev, signing off until I see you next time.
For more such workout videos, download the CultFit app now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Cult.